Welcome back. Welcome back to the Big Skweeze. Yes, and we have Mr. Taheem Commodore in the building, and we have our co-host in the phone right now. Lola, are you still there?
I am.
I love you so much. All right, so as you can see,
big titty love in the house.
Huh?
It's a big titty love in the house.
Oh man, I got a titty question for you today. Hold on, I'm gonna tell you. Just remind me. I have a titty question for you. It's really simple stuff. Right now, as you can see, you know what segment it is. It's time to get into the Squeeze Me segment of the day. And so the other day, I think today's Wednesday, it was Monday, Tiny, T.I.'s wife, was found in the stripper club doing the most. Okay?
Jesus Christ.
And but my question is, do guys care if their woman... Do you think guys care if their women love the strippers?
Was she with male strippers or female strippers?
Female strippers.
Ah. Okay, well, I mean, I'm sure the male on this segment should answer this first. I should let him do that, if he should like, since it was a male-based question.
All right.
Certain man, it depends the insecurities. Like, I'm very not insecure no more. I mean, a young Taheem probably would have cared, but I'm very mature now, and like I said, like if we have an understanding of communication, and that's what she like to do when she go out with her friends, and that's what she enjoy, it shouldn't be no problem. I mean, maybe in their kind of like situation, T.I. is more of a business establishment, he's successful, so it'll be different because it's his wife, and they always looked at in the light. And they also have a nice, productive show they have out that kids are watching. So it is to T.I. his business. Like, you know, you can't be out there doing that. People taking pictures and put on the internet, and you're being followed by a lot of people. We have a nice family show going on.
Money.
That T.I. show, everybody loves that. Just to, you know, and you don't want to lose that because TV needs that right now, just for her to be out there doing that. So I could understand why he feels that kind of way.
Well, if he did feel that way, we don't know.
If he does, yeah, I don't know.
But you don't care as far as if your woman...
Nah.
You wouldn't think that she was just completely gay, would you? Like,
nah, I wouldn't. I hope she'll tell me.
I thought you said a male strip club.
You said a male strip club?
I thought you said at a male strip club.
No, a female strip club.
Oh, got you. Okay.
What if she loved the strippers?
In regards to what he just said, like, I don't see how that could ruin the brand. I mean, he is a rapper who's not out here, like, I mean, he's been caught with gun charges, all these other things. Like, if he's talking about ruining the brand, the likelihood that that's going to be the straw that breaks the camel's back seems a little outlandish considering his lifestyle and who his fan base already is. Like, they're not going to be like, you know what? Talking about guns and getting caught with guns and saying a lot of stuff about women and all this other kind of stuff, you know, that's okay. But if his wife goes to the strip club, that's where I draw the line. Like, I don't really think that will really affect him business-wise. So it is just a matter of his personal security. And I think like you said, it's true. I think it is a matter of the security of the common man or whatever, not T.I., anybody. Or whether you care about your girl, you know, or whether you feel insecure about her behavior, whether it was a male strip club or a female strip club, to be honest. I mean, I don't like male strip clubs because I feel like most of the guys that are in there, and I know some who were, strippers are gay.
Thank you.
So...
Thank you.
And I think the costume thing is ridiculous. Like, a lot of them have costumes that are kind of gay, like pink leopard or swirls and stuff. They wear, like, women... lotion, because they say women are attracted to that scent more than male scents, and they're wearing like shoes that look like platforms where it's really corny, like they're supposed to be a cop, like whatever it is. It's
Lola,
like,
so I can't buy a sock? I can't buy the sock? Is that what it's called, the sock? The leather sock?
What? A sleeve
yeah,
for
like
yourself?
the sock
I can't buy one of those.
Ring. Yeah, I hate it. I'm sorry. I hate male strippers. They turn me off, actually. And you know what?
Yeah,
you know the ones who do like the dual sort of choreography, like where they're dancing together and it's like simulating the same thing. Like there's both of them up there together and they're doing that. Other women are like, ooh, it's two men and they're doing the same thing. I'm busy thinking, if you guys are this synergized while doing it, that means that before you were on this stage doing it, you guys were in a room somewhere by yourselves doing this frequently, and that is not a turn on for me at all. Especially with
I don't like the
threat
whole
of guys being on the DL.
I don't like the whole thing where your dick don't get hard at all. You know, what people don't understand is that that's a muscle as well. And when you're stretching and pulling and doing things to yourself that's unnatural, then sometimes you can't have a natural hard on. I like natural penis. You understand me? And I think that if you have to wear a cock ball and chains to keep the blood flow inside of your penis, then maybe you shouldn't be doing the job you have. I've seen strippers that didn't need that. You know, shout out to my homeboy from Philly. I've seen strippers that just don't need. I've seen them that don't need that. I've seen men that can go hours. I mean, hours on end without the need of that.
Trixie, shout out to you for having a random shout out to somebody so you could just be like, listen, I shouted you out earlier on the radio, and that's how you get that. That's how girls get that old thing back.
No, I never touched it. I never touched it. I'm just not attracted to male strippers at all. Like, that's just not my thing. I like nerds, and I love comedians for whatever the case may be. Outside of all of that, but I like big nerds and I like comedians. I don't know what it is. I guess I don't know. I was gonna say something, but
I like nerds and bad boys. It's really a real issue. Like hybristophilia is a real condition.
They can't really do it.
It is
for me. Bad boys don't do it for me. I think I'm more conserved, so I don't like all of the aggression. I would get really.
I put myself in bad boy rehab. Like I had to. Like when I say like. I don't mean like the typical girls who are just like, you know, he's kind of a thug. I'm talking about, for me, the actual condition of hybristophilia, which is like those women who write prisoners and fall in love with them, like the really like Ted Bundy type, like for me, because you know, okay, can I have a quick rant? Okay.
You got 5 minutes, boo. You got 5 minutes. On to the face. Tahim, you mind?
Oh, man. Go in.
Go in.
Okay, all right. So, like, these men, like, for instance, Charles Manson, right? I would never, ever, like, even if I had the opportunity to interview him or something like that, I would stay far, far away. Why? Because you think about the things that make a man, like, of that caliber dangerous, okay? You take away the negative aspects of whatever his issue is, right? But he's charismatic to have a cult-like following. He's persuasive enough to get people to murder on his behalf. He's an intellectual. He's thinking outside of the box. Like, all these other things that are otherwise great characteristics, right? And then the nurturing part of me and the part of me that is thrilled by what is dangerous in life, like a moth to a freaking flame, and that's just not as part of a relationship, but in life, I'm attracted to those things. You throw in the dark undertones of, like, his, you know, what's going on in his mind, and even those kind of things, my naturally inquisitive nature is, like, wants to find out more. The nurturing part of me wants to nourish whatever is probably at the root of that, because a lot of those, you know, if it's not a true mental disorder, a lot of those are like, they just weren't nurtured and it spawned something else. And I want to nurture that negative thing. So with those two things, I don't know. It's like Charles Manson didn't actually kill anyone, but he's in jail for the rest of his life because he was able to convince a bunch of people to kill like 7 or 8 people. That is phenomenal to me. Because that power is also another otherwise positive attribute, and it just, all those things together, I'm enamored by that. And so, yeah, I definitely have a problem.
I don't want to wake up dead. I just want a nut. Like, at the end of the day, I think that I personally just want the nut. And all right, so my thing, my typical kind of situation would be a guy that would least expect that he could bag me. It'd be him. The guy that you would not, like, not him. He can't get Trixie. You understand me? That's the guy. That's the guy I'm sucking him off. I'm getting him. You understand? That's the one I want, because when we in that bedroom, man, he turns into Superman, the Hulk, the whole Avengers, and everybody, including the X-Men, Marvels, and freaking, what's the other one? Marvel comic, and who else? They combine. DC. In that bedroom. DC, they combine.
You know what? I get that too because the duality that's within me. I'm a Gemini, so there's that. I also like a guy who's a complete like polar opposite, the nerd. Because you know what? If they're not used to getting back in a chick like you, they're appreciative, and that appreciation comes out in ways that other guys don't really put the effort forth to do. As well as, like, because he's a nerd, a lot of them like think about anatomy and like are dedicated. Like there's a lot that go, and then the conversation afterwards is stimulating, before and afterwards. So yes, absolutely, I'm there with you too. But I have that polar opposite thing where I like one extreme or the other, and I've been trying to foster and harvest myself, cultivate to go to the other extreme, which is safer for me because I don't need to add to the list of restraining orders I've had to file. Just because I'm like, he's passionate and he's not just passionate but like spontaneous, and it's like he jumped out your bushes. It's like, I know he couldn't control himself, and I never know when he's gonna do that.
You know what? Not for nothing. All right, so let's go to our guest really quick because we going there. What are your thoughts right now on different things that we're actually talking about right now? Like, do you think that you transform in the bedroom? And I'm being personal, but you're single, correct?
Yes, at the time, yeah.
At the time, right now, there's nobody watching that's gonna stalk and try to get at Trixie.
Okay, you don't hurt my feelings today.
No.
You said what?
No stalkers died, no.
Lola, what you said?
I said don't hurt somebody's feelings today. I was like,
right.
There's a lot, like that meme says, like, you can say you're single, but there's somebody who'll get mad if they see this. Like, say you talking to somebody. If you're talking to somebody, you claim at
right
least
now,
that.
at the time, I am single. I mean, if I was in a relationship, it would be either or, single or relationship. So if I'm talking to somebody, I don't get that. I mean, either you in a relationship or you're not. So that's the whole thing with me.
All right. So
I get that too, but the people who are working towards trying to have a relationship with you, they hear that, they're like, we're not even working towards nothing.
Look,
he's one of us. Feelings about it, but I hear you.
He's one of us. That's the responsibility that have to come with so much more demanding situation. Instead, just pull your pants down, give me some. I might give you some eggs in the morning, and then you gotta leave. It happens that way. It's life. But what we were saying about transforming in the bedroom, do you think that you transform in the bedroom, sir?
Yeah, I've been told a lot. I've been told from being a comic and just being a regular person around people, and then basically in the bedroom, you told I would expect this from you. Like, it was surprising to them.
Why wouldn't they expect that from you?
I don't know why people say that, but I guess
because you don't look like you have what you have, sir. I happen to have seen a nice little imprint some time ago. Because remember, we used to work on the show together, so we've done a lot of things together and in retrospect of the show. And, my shows are always crazy. So I've seen a little imprint, and I'm like, sir, just you kind of run the opposite way. I don't mean to gash up ladies. He is single, but, you want something. And we were talking about that last week. Right, Lola, about having meat and weight and all that, man. This sir right here. So,
can I just say I'm sad that right now it's September. That means booty hunting season is almost over. That's all the girls. You go up on Dykeman, it's just a slew of girls with just skirts and short shorts and all that, and sundress and all that season is coming to an end. Guys being shirtless and playing basketball, and then the print season is over. Like the good season is coming to a close, and I could drop some real thug tears for that. I just want everybody to know
it's over in New York City.
Right. It depends on where you are.
Right. East Coast time is coming to. It's coming to a close very soon, and I'm sad about it. It's just the thought of it.
It's definitely the end of that. But I say like this. I think that, and I want to kind of go into this really quick. Matter of fact, no, I'm not. I'm going to save it for a second from now. Lola, titties. I had a question on titties, okay? Mm-hmm. At today, how many things did you put inside of your bra?
Why?
What do you mean,
nothing.
Why?
Today.
Not today.
Today.
Name the biggest item you've ever had in your titty.
The biggest?
The biggest item.
You don't know them.
That's not big enough because, you've put bigger things in your titties besides that.
I mean, I balance things against them, like 2-liter bottles of soda. I've smuggled, a whole army of children in there before. It's like a movie theater. Yes, a lot of things get
Do you know your
tossed in
size?
there. I can't really say. Like,
You don't have to say it, but do you know it?
I used to keep my phone in there. I don't know, though.
See, I know my size. I am now a 42.
Oh, I thought you said the biggest thing I keep in there.
I
my
did. I
actual
asked you that.
size,
I
my
wanted
cup
to
size?
know. Yeah, what's your cup size, man?
I am a 38 double J.
Dude, I'm a 42 double J, triple J, K, some shit they said at the
Yeah,
the boutique. not
somewhere
too long
around a
ago.
J.
Yeah, I'm around
double
there.
J.
Yeah, and I keep all
That's
kind
why
of
you and
things.
I, when we try to show love to one another,
We
and
only
I
got
see
fingers
you and
on
you
our
see
backs,
me,
like,
we run to
our
each other,
fingers
but we have
reach-
like our fingertips on each
Our
other's back
fingers
because we can't reach
literally
each other.
reach the top of each other's shoulders. We cannot do anything. Especially, let's say we on shoot like flats, like we're
Right.
both little. Like we have, like we was not blessed with shit with like that and being pretty. All right. So we have another caller. Can I keep my hostess online?
Live your life.
Caller, welcome to the Big Skweeze. What's your name? Where you calling from?
How you doing? I just wanted to tell the young lady that's on the phone that I had 3 people killed from me yesterday. So, and I'm single on top of that. So,
You had
wanna date-
rewind what you said. You had what yesterday?
I heard him.
I didn't hear
You
what you said.
shouldn't repeat that on the line. No.
Yo, they extra. Well,
I had
shout
3
out to
people
you, sir.
taken
What's
out
your
yesterday.
name? You said you took her out yesterday?
No, I had 3 people take somebody out for me yesterday.
I don't get it. She got the joke, I guess.
He's talking about my bad boy complex. He's appealing to that right now. I caught it immediately. I was like, "Oh, did you?"
Oh, you was on your power moves, huh?
Wow, Trixie, I ain't think you to be that slow. What's good? This is Ty Brand. What's going on?
You know what? Hang up on him. No, I'm just playing. Yo, Ty, what's good, baby? I was like trying to figure out what you said, and by the time you repeated what you said, the joke was over. You know, you can't say stuff twice. But I love you so much, Ty. This is a reunion.
What's good, baby?
When you coming down here to bless the ones and twos for me?
You let me know. I'm off on Tuesdays and all that. You know.
Nah,
what
I'm
come
Wednesdays,
through.
boo. This a Wednesday. This Wednesday.
Oh, my bad. I'm a little slow, but I'm off on Wednesdays too.
See, you slow, I'm slow. We come from the same hood, Harlem. But Ty, is there any shout outs that you got real quick?
Man, shout out to the whole 124 cast, man. Mr.
Right, he's part of the
working
cast.
that thing. Make sure everybody go out and vote tomorrow. A lot of people don't know there's an election going on tomorrow, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I didn't know
Everybody
until my
get out
mama
there.
called me.
Right.
Everybody get out there and vote when they're in that campaign trail. Shout out to Kelmy. You know what I'm saying? That's our candidate that we pushing.
Right.
That's
Once
what's up.
again, shout out to the whole 124 cast, Trixie, and this young lady on the other
Lola.
line. You know?
Yes, Ty. Well, I have a question for you real quick, Ty.
Yeah.
What do you what was the biggest item you've ever seen a woman pull out her titty?
The biggest item? Oh, a bottle of liquor. Like she
Yeah.
had a
A
whole,
fifth?
like in the party, she pulled out a big ass, like the biggest thing of Ciroc I've ever seen in my life.
I do that on a regular basis. I give myself shots that way. What you talking about?
So I definitely done seen like the bottle of liquor come out like, ha. I'm like, where the hell that came from?
Yo, that is funny.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
y'all
thank
women
you.
definitely got a good hiding spot though.
Yeah, we do. I had a couple of people in there. Their genitals too. You got high
Honeycomb
genitals.
hideout.
Right.
Right.
I don't even have to even give up no more, poon anymore. I just say you want some, it's like my boobs are like a size 10 jeans. So I put them together. It's like, bouncing a booty on your penis. So I don't have to do nothing but just turn around upside down. I don't want to see it. Just, let the nuts do what they do. Anyway, hi, Brand. DJ Ty Brand. Y'all make sure y'all follow DJ Ty Brand on everything. I love you, and I will be seeing you soon. We're going to set up a date for you to come up here to FLO Empire Radio, right here to the Big Skweeze, and, chill out and max out with us. All right?
For sure. I'm going to wear my tightest sweatpants so my print can be popping.
Hey, I don't want to see your print. I like comedians, not DJs. I like comedians. Listen. I like comedians, not DJs. DJs, I can play with my hand by myself just like you guys, especially now that I know Serato, it's over. Now I be doing the fader on my clitoris and shit, and then I be doing the DJ spin. So, man. I love you, man. I see you.
Alright, holla at me. Do your thing.
I will. All right, so I know we get ready to tie it up. I want to
tie it up.
We about to tie it. You know what? We should talk a little about that too. But no, I'm gonna tie it up a little bit. I have a question. I have a male view question. Please excuse. I was taking notes. I'm always writing and stuff like that. And this is a male addressed question. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. This one. Can you be friends with benefits? And what does that really mean? Because a lot of people think that it's financial, but what does friends with benefits mean? And then Lola, I want you to answer the same question before we get out of here. Taheem?
Friends with benefits.
Yes.
It's being there for someone that when they need you in any kind of department, when they need you for anything, you have no strings attached. That's your friend, and you guys could also be there for each other sexually or any other passionate way.
Why are you moving on the chair like that, though?
Because friends with benefits is the shit.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's what you want.
You're humping my glass table right now.
Yeah, man.
With the thought of friends with benefits.
I don't know what's going on in here. man. I don't know what's going on in here.
Are you getting lost in the glass?
Yeah, man. I had to take these off, man.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's all good.
Yeah.
And Lola.
Yes.
What are your idea of friends with benefits?
I think friends with benefits is self-explanatory. It is your friend, someone you will be friends with the benefit, the sexual benefits.
Okay.
That's it. You're so friendly. You guys know each other, and but there's a definite line of like whatever it is that won't push it forward to the next level. Either you both feel like in a healthy friends with benefits situation, either you both feel like you won't, you don't want to have like a real thing right now. Maybe you're still healing from something else and you're just not interested in a relationship.
Can I interject? My question would be,
you just want to do it.
To counteract both of those answers, my question would be, is there a time frame that you have to know this person as a quote unquote friend before you can actually move forward to have friends with benefits? And is there a particular person that you can do that with versus doing it with just anybody? Because a lot of people throw that shit around like it's nothing. That's the new Netflix and chill. Because Netflix and chill is friends with benefits.
You know what? I don't think it's necessarily that you have to be like somebody. All right, a period, because it's all a vibrational energy anyway. You can know somebody for 5 months and they could just end up being, maintaining a facade and end up being trash. Or you can know somebody for 5 minutes and the energy is just right and you go for it and it's a go and you guys are friends for 20 years. I think it's just a matter of knowing yourself and knowing the energy that you're around. So that's what constitutes a friendship for me. Then that aside, it's like, all right, you're doing that and you have an understanding. I think you should still be clear, even if you guys think that you have an understanding that's unspoken. I think you should speak it so that nobody's confused about where it's going and where it's not going. So that you can keep yourself in check. Because at the very beginning, if you say like, this is what it isn't, it might feel like that some days. It might feel like that when we're close. It might feel like that when I'm having a down day and you're still there for me. It might feel like that if I looked you out in terms of like finances or whatever. It might feel like that, whatever you guys establish are the rules of friendship. But understand that this is not what I want. That understanding is everything. I personally choose somebody who I know will be good. We can be good as friends, but we won't necessarily be good as partners, which will always keep me from going to that next level. Like in a relationship, I don't like being with a Taurus male. You know what I'm saying? Like I can get along with Taurus females, all right, but Taurus males, there's something about that stubborn, like lack of logic that they don't need to like do things, but they good for like business and other, whatever, et cetera, et cetera.
Right.
I don't get along with them well in a romantic relationship, but we can be really good friends and brainstorm and work off one another. So to have that, plus, we can have some good sex if I know already I don't want it to go to the next level. The fact that I know we wouldn't be compatible on that level keeps me from taking it there.
All right. Well, this is what we're going to do. We are going to wrap it up. Taheem, I thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
And yeah, I'll have you. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Right. So thank you for coming by the show. And
I'm not saying nothing.
And again, can you please let everybody know where they could go to see the screening of 124?
That's September 25th. 124 screening. You have what is it? 309 East 108th Street, the Poets Den Art Gallery in Spanish Harlem, New York City. So everybody come out to that. First come, first serve. Is a free screening.
Right.
And we have a 7:15 show and an 8:45 show. So.
And we're hearing some talk about a third show, so you guys definitely have to follow him. Taheem, where they can follow you at? Tell them where they can
follow me on Instagram, Mr. Commodore, MrCommodore, and you can also go to Facebook and look me up at Taheem Commodore, and follow 124 also on Facebook. It's 124 ONE2FOUR 124. We have a Facebook page. You can keep up all the updates of the movie and the screening.
And Lola?
My website is my name, LOLALEPAON.
Pronounce that name. I always say it wrong.
The A is silent in the Le Pont, so it's like
Le Pont.
Pont de River. It's Le Pont. And on Instagram, which I think I might change my name soon because I added a lot of new people, and when I add a lot of people, there are haters amongst them. And in order to not have my page reported and then deleted like it has been 9 times already,
right?
I switch up my name sometimes. Right now, it's grip hair and ride the throat with periods in between every word, but that might be changing soon.
And what's your AKA that you wanted to say last week? Because you know I'm about to hit them with the AKAs.
AKAs, AKA Titty Set, AKA Kanye Breast, AKA owner of Areola Jolie and Brad Pitt, AKA your girl. I was just going off last week.
Now, y'all can find your girl Trixie on everything as at the Ghetto Geisha. And of course, you're following if you're watching. Follow the Big Skweeze, and we also have the Big Skweeze live on YouTube that I'm also doing like little podcasts and things and putting that together. You can also, I know, I got you. You can also stay tuned right here. We got Swag in the City coming up right up after this show from 6 to 8 on FLOEmpireRadio.com and the Big Skweeze every week. Make sure y'all following for the updates. And I got it. And I'm throwing the last song on right now. Thank you, Taheem. Thank you, Lola. I love y'all, and we out.
Yeah.